Cyrano is the new movie that is out and available for you guys to go and check out on the big screen right now. This is a musical that stars Peter Dinklage as Cyrano himself. This movie is all about Cyrano, who is a little person that is in love with this beautiful young woman, but feels like he doesn't have what it takes to be with her because of certain restrictions with his physical form. When he comes upon a young striking man who is in love with her and she is in love with him, he decides he's going to lend his words to him to make them fall in love with each other. Now I'm going to tell you guys my thoughts on this particular movie. Let me know in the comments below, what did you guys think of Cyrano? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Smash it down below. Smash that like button for me and click subscribe, and let's jump into this review of Cyrano right now. Okay, so Cyrano, completely done and dusted, went and saw it. What did I think of it? Now, straight off the bat, I'm going to tell you guys right now, I ain't the biggest musical fan by any stretch. I don't love musicals. I don't go out of my ways to watch theatre or anything like that. I'm just not interested in that stuff, and it just doesn't work for me. I just never got around to it. Last year I saw some musicals like In the Heights, like some other ones as well that I saw that actually I really enjoyed, and I'm not a huge musical fan. So naturally, going into this movie, I like Peter Dinklage. I like the idea of this story. The trailers looked good, so I was like, I'm gonna check this one out. And there is musical numbers in here as well, and I'm gonna tell you guys right now, I actually like this movie quite a lot. I really had a good time with this movie. It's fun, it's entertaining. The musical numbers are great, catchy. I did like this film. I'm not gonna lie, I did like this film. And where do I begin with this? I'm going to begin with Peter Dinklage as Cyrano. I think his performance is absolutely outstanding in this movie. He is so good. His charisma throughout this whole entire film is just incredible. He's just so good at articulating those poems, those words. What he is saying, I believe 110%. He is actually saying that for real. Like, that's how good this performance is. And when he has these moments where he's like, thinks she's in love and explaining that the guy she likes is him, and when he finds out it's not, right then and there, his whole expression on his face and the way he acts that is so heartbreaking and so great at the same time that you just admire how good this guy really is at the craft he does throughout this whole entire film. And there's this one particular scene, like when you see in the trailer, where he's behind the wall, the other guy standing there, and she's up on the balcony, and he's telling him what to say. That whole scene was incredible. Like, that scene got my heart and crushed it, because it's the moment where he bears his heart out to her through this other guy. She thinks it's the other guy, and when he bears it out, and like the other guy knows that what he is saying is, he believes what he's saying as well. So he starts to piece together what is actually going on, and the words that he has been using are actually coming from his heart about the woman that he also loves. It's so freaking good and so heartbreaking throughout this movie, watching his character grow and just try to express how he feels to this woman, trying to win her heart, but knowing that his physical form just doesn't allow for society to accept them. And there's this one pivotal moment where he has a conversation with someone else, and the other guy actually says, who cares what society thinks? Like, it should be what you and her want, not what everyone else wants. And I thought that was very, very powerful, very good. It's a great message as well throughout this whole movie. The theme of appearances aren't always everything. Sometimes people are just attracted to the soul, to the personality of someone, to how much they actually care. And I like that message. It makes sense and it works. It works really, really well. The other two main cast members are absolutely brilliant as well. They portray their characters very well. I really like the dynamic with Cyrano and Christian. I thought they were fantastic as a pair, and their chemistry was brilliant. And watching them become friends and then understand that they both love the same woman, but they both have what the other person desires, which I thought was really good. And it's a great yin-yang situation. He's got the good looks. He's like this perfect looking human being, tall, muscular, has the jawline, has everything. where Cyrano has the mind, has the wit, has the intelligence, can speak, articulate what he is trying to express to her in a form that absolutely seduces her. They both have what the other person wants really badly, and I think that works so good. Ben Meddleston in this as well is great. He's menacing as the Duke. I really liked it when he was on screen. He really gave off that vibe like, yo, this guy has no idea what's actually going on, but I wouldn't want to get on the bad side of this guy. So that was great as well. There is some action sequences that I really enjoyed in this as well. That with swords, with guns and stuff, that really worked quite well for me. And I enjoyed that whole sequence when Cyrano fights 10 men. That's really, really good. I really enjoyed the whole action sequences throughout this movie. The cinematography is fantastic as well. There's this beautiful, beautiful shot of where they are training, and it has the ocean coming up, and it's from the top view. It looks incredible. The snow slopes look incredible as well. I really like how they were able to capture that whole time period and transport me there, and I felt like I was in that time period. The costumes were absolutely incredible. They looked authentic. They looked real. Just everything about it was just on point. It really was. The musical numbers were very catchy as well. There was some that I was really getting into. There's this one whole sequence of the musical numbers where they're at war, and it goes through these three different guys that we have no idea who characters in that, and they're writing their last letters, and they're speaking to the guy that's going to deliver the letters. I thought that was very powerful as well, and it was really heart-wrenching to watch that, because these are their final moments, and this is what they're saying to their families, to their lovers, to their fathers, to their mothers, and I'm just like, man, this movie is like heavy with this stuff, and I like that. It really gets you. It pulls at your heartstrings, which is what I want. The story is great, as I've mentioned. This whole outcast of a person that loves this beautiful woman that the Duke wants, but he feels like he's so insecure about himself that he doesn't belong with her. Like, he doesn't deserve that. She's too good. She's way out of his league. And I like that story throughout. And the other guy realizing that and going, these aren't my words. I would rather tell her and let her decide if she wants to be with you or with me. And that he wants her to love him for who he is and not the words that someone else wrote for him. And I like that message as well. I just think everything about this was actually quite good and entertaining. I have no real issues with it. I really enjoyed it, and yeah, so for a person that's not a musical fan, I enjoyed it. So let me know in the comments below, what do you guys think of Cyrano? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Smash it down below. Smash that like button for me. Click subscribe, and I'll see you guys next video. Until then, stay safe and peace out.